What is going on, guys? Today's April 17th, 2026, and I'm going to be going over the two trades I ended up taking today, one loss and one win, and going to go ahead and show you guys my bias and a little bit of what I was looking for today. So overall, I was bullish. We're literally right at all-time highs, and as we're speaking, actually, we just hit all-time highs. But I'm going to go ahead, actually, and go to before the market opened, show you guys a little bit of my daily bias, what I was looking for, and what ended up actually happening. Cool. So going into market open, I was overall bullish. We're right at all-time highs, and again, trading all-time highs, you want to be bullish. You don't want to be the guy to short this and all this stuff. And going into or before the market open, we had that massive pump. So in turn, again, it's OPEX day, and it's the third Friday of the month, and usually we'll get a big move before the market open. You guys can usually catch trades on that. So maybe you do that in your future reference. But today I did not trade pre-market. I was just looking to trade our open and New York session. So what did I identify? So I identified that this 15-minute we were inside of. So looking for market to manipulate into, then we could look for longs at the end of the day, and all this stuff. I did trade evals today. I did not trade any live accounts. Just wanted to trade on evals today just because I knew that it's the third Friday of the month, OPEX day, and it's Friday. And we're so close to all-time highs. This was more of just an eval day for me personally. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So right off of open, chop, chop, chop. And this is literally just because of that move we had. So what did we end up doing? So what we ended up doing was manipulating lower, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want to see. So when we get a move like this, we're looking, okay, did we fill any imbalances? Did we sweep out any draws on liquidity? Did we do anything in that kind of scenario which could tell us that this could deliver higher now? And then, look for a trade off of that. So in turn, we did fill this 30-minute, which we literally created, came down, filled it, other stuff. So now I'm going to go ahead and play this out. We did have one setup that I actually ended up fading, which actually would have been pretty good, but I did forward test and I would have gone broke even. So this is where I would have taken this trade. We had this bullish SMT at this low right here. ES ended up taking this low. NASDAQ did not, which told us, ES was like, hey, bro, like, you're good. I'm going to go ahead and take this low out. You're all good. You can start trailing up higher. I'll meet up with you later. Pretty much that's how SMTs work. The divergence between the two indexes, and all I'm looking for in this scenario is confirmation. So we ended up getting really good delivery off of this, good confirmation, perfect inversion. And the reason why I did not take this is just because of the market structure, and I think this was a trade I should have taken. But again, I forward tested and ended up getting broke even. So this was my break even line. I would have gone break even at this high. If you're feeling more convicted to not go break even, this probably hit for you. But this is where I would have went break even. And I'm just going ahead and play this out completely for you guys. So stops were at this low. And again, targeting our buy side. So this is my high for almost a 1 to 2 here. Just about. And let's go ahead and play this out. So I would have been break even here. Trade's going good. And boom. So I would have ended up getting stopped out there. And again, this just started rallying. So again, this would have been a hold for me. Again, I ended up fading. It doesn't matter. I got broke even. So now I'm looking for, okay, a potential re-entry. What could I look for? Obviously, we're bullish. We're going to go push up to that draw on liquidity and potentially our all-time high. So now I'm looking for some sort of retracement to get confirmation that this wants to go higher. So in turn, what did I see? I see that we filled this 5-minute fair value gap down below. We have this 5-minute, we filled it, getting delivery off of it. So nice 5-minute retrace. We get this 30-second inversion back to the upside. I ended up taking longs here, break even at those relative or those equal highs, even on the 1 minute. So these equal highs up above, that's a good break even point for me. Wanted to take this though. This was a good trade in my opinion, and I went pretty low risk on this. I think I went with about 5 micros today. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how this played out. Again, absolutely diddy down. But what we did in this scenario, this is what I liked. So now we got this manipulation lower. I got stopped out. All good. Little loss. And I was still looking for a re-entry in this example because I know we're just truly bullish, and maybe I could have been more patient, or maybe that just was the wrong idea. But again, I really like that trade. Just one of those trades, maybe B A-rated setup, and it just got manipulated out, which is perfectly fine. But what we ended up doing is filling this 15-minute fair value gap. New 15, filled it, and now we're getting this delivery. I like this. Okay, cool. So now at this point, all I'm waiting for is confirmation to go back up higher. I use one of my confirmation models. I do use CISD, which is one of my confirmation models. I'm not going to go too into depth with all the other confluences, but we did get a CISD right here. I really like the delivery of this. I could have waited for this 2-minute CISD, which we were a little bit extended, but I like this 1 minute CIC back to the upside. I entered longs. My fill was terrible, so I entered longs right here, and it filled me right here. Again, not a terrible fill, but I wanted to be in right here, but perfectly fine. So got filled in longs, break even at those highs, which is currently our buy side in this range. And as you guys can see, break even now, and bang. So just like that, I hit TP with this one. Ended up finishing the day on the evals up, so stoked on that. And yeah, those were my 2 trades I ended up taking, and overall we're just bullish. Can't really look for shorts in this example. You know, maybe if you were feeling convicted of a short, you never really got a short set up in this area, so I'm not really sure where. Pre-market shorts were actually good. I did see this. I ended up fading it though. I just wanted to wait for open. But yeah, no shorts today. Wanted longs, and ended up paying off. I think I could have been a little bit more patient with this. Another thing that I'll just point out to you guys is we had these 5 minutes. Realistically, this tiny little 5 minute right here is what we ended up filling, and this is like what we were delivering off of to go back down lower, which saw me out of my first trade, I'm assuming. So yeah, we got a nice retracement of that 15 minute after filling this 5 minute bearish fair gap. Yeah, filled this 5 minute bearish fair value gap, came down, filled this 15 minute bullish fair value gap, and that was enough for me. So one loss, one win on the day, but ended up the day green on the evals. That's pretty much it. So yeah, W on the day, and that is my trade recap. If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask in the comment section down below. I'm opening ICE community sometime this weekend, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna start live trading and giving out those options. And if you guys have any questions, you guys in the comment section, once again, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.